Hello, everyone, and good morning. Today is Sunday, June 1st, 2025, at 09:53. And today we have our day one outlook to look at today. So, happy June, everybody. Today we have a slight risk for areas in Texas, and we have a marginal risk extending from Texas into a little bit of Louisiana, into just a little bit of Oklahoma. We have this marginal over here too for parts of New Mexico and Colorado. We have a marginal up here in parts of Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana. We have one small one down here in Florida. And we have this marginal over here extending from Tennessee through Kentucky a little bit, even into South Carolina and North Carolina. So those are the different risk areas we've got today. We got a lot today. So we have Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Garland, and Irving under the slight, and Houston, Austin, Charlotte, Nashville, and Miami under the marginal. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and deep dive and see what we've got for today. Today we have a 2% area across parts of South Texas, South into Central Texas, and we have this 2% here in South Florida. So we have Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Garland under the 2%, as well as Florida areas. So the 2% we could see an isolated tornado of an EF0, maybe an EF1 possible. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the damaging wind threat for today, we have a 15% for parts of Texas. We've got a 5% for much of Texas, as well as a little bit of Louisiana and just a little bit of southern Oklahoma. We also have this 5% out here in parts of New Mexico and Colorado. We have this 5% up here in parts of Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. We have this little 5% out here in South Florida. And we have this 5% for parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, South Carolina, and North Carolina. So, yes. We have Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Garland, and Irving under the 15%. And Houston, Austin, Charlotte, Nashville, and Miami under the 5%. So, I definitely would say for the 15% area, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. And for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts today. So please be mindful that could be possible depending on where you are. Going into the hail threat for today, we have a 15% hatched area for areas in Texas. And we have the 5% for much of Texas, but also a small part of western Louisiana, and southern part of Oklahoma. We do also have this 5% for parts of northern New Mexico going into central and southern Colorado. We have the 5% out here for parts of northeastern Idaho, northwestern Wyoming, and going into southern to central Montana. We have this 5% for South Florida, and then we have this 5% for parts of northern and South Carolina into southern to northern North Carolina. So central North Carolina does have that 5% as well. So we have Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Garland, and Irving under the significant severe, as well as the 15% hatched, and Houston, Austin, Charlotte, Miami, and Colorado Springs under the 5%. So for the 15% hatched area, we could see 1 to 3.5 inch diameter hail possible. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible. So please be mindful that could be possible today. Going into the summary for today, it says scattered large hail and isolated damaging winds are possible later today into the evening across central and east Texas. More isolated severe thunderstorms are possible across parts of the mid-Tennessee River Valley into the Carolinas, central and southern high plains, northern Rockies, and South Florida. So there you have it. There is the day one outlook for today. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk. Alright, and there's today's day one outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. Even if you are in the marginals, I really hope that you continue to stay weather aware and stay safe, because sometimes in these marginals, the storms can do crazy stuff. But anyway, I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. I will be back later with the day 2 outlook, hopefully. In the meantime, have a great day and take care.